Hey guys, it's Taylor. I am super excited for today's video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I know this is a more highly requested video from you all, and I'm finally getting around to it. I am also going to be doing a little bit of a festival giveaway at the end of this video, which I'm really excited about, and I will share with you guys towards the end of the video what that giveaway entails, what's included in it, what all the requirements are, and without further ado, let's get right into the Q&A. So I am not texting. I know a couple weeks back I posted a photo on Instagram asking all of you what you wanted to know, to ask me questions, anything you wanted to find out about me personally or fashion-wise, styling-wise, really anything of that sort. So I'm about to pull that up and I will answer those questions from you all. I'm trying to find this photo and I am failing. Oh, finally found it. Okay, so the first question I got was from Isabella F. Taylor, and she asked me, what are your favorite fashion blogs, magazines, and Instagrams? Fashion blogs, my ultimate favorite fashion blog is The Blonde Salad. Many of you know Chiara Ferragani. I think that's how you say her name. She is a style icon of mine, but I would say ideally my style icon is Daphne Guinness, but she's more introverted and low-key in the fashion industry. Her outfits are out of this world. If you do not know who she is, I highly recommend you check her out. She is insane. Magazine-wise, I love W Magazine. I think that they do a lot of the editorial type of shoots, and that's kind of what I go for with my style, whether it's a lookbook or an outfit of the day. I really go for an overall theme that I'm trying to get out of the book. And Instagrams, fashion Instagrams. Lately I've been loving Style Runner. As you guys may have seen on my feed, I am incorporating a lot of different fitness posts and fitness routines that I'm very much interested in. And Style Runner really has a way of incorporating fashion and fitness all into one. I am also very much into OOTD magazine right now. They have a great aesthetic. They post all different types of people. They don't just post bloggers or people in the fashion industry. They're really looking to reach out to anybody who posts a cool outfit of the day, and they share that through their online Instagram magazine, I would say. Now we have _hurrah_ asking, what are your favorite current styles and what styles would you say are in? My favorite current styles definitely are the corkscrew wedge, anything with corkscrew, and denim I'm really into right now. Denim's a huge one. As you can see, I have this denim hat on. Hats are also big for summer. They're perfect because your hair gets kind of messy and tangled and they're easy to just throw on. And a super trendy hat we see here is this kind of train conductor hat almost. Kind of vintage looking, kind of not. That's a huge thing we're seeing lately too, is taking newer pieces that kind of look vintage but aren't, and that whole aesthetic, the vintage aesthetic, is really coming back in, as well as bell sleeves. That's something I've really noticed and I'm really gravitating towards lately, are the bell sleeved look. I'm seeing that everywhere from Nasty Gal to Forever 21 to designer, so that is a big trend of the season that I'm kind of digging right now. Next we have a question from Andrucci. I don't know how to pronounce that. I totally apologize if I've completely butchered your Instagram handle or your name. But you asked me what inspires you each day. Now this is a question I really take to heart. I think that this is a great way to get ourselves out of bed each morning, and it's just when you wake up, kind of addressing what you're thankful for. That is really what inspires me. So some mornings, the first thing I realize when I wake up is how thankful I am for my big, fluffy, cozy bed. And I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the breakfast that I'm going to eat that morning, or whatever it may be. If you're doing something exciting that day, that really is what gets my inspiration going in the morning. Just kind of stimulating ideas and really addressing what you're thankful for, because if we don't give thanks, sometimes we take for granted all of these amazing things and amazing people and items and whatever it is in our lives, and I think it's so important to always be mindful of that. Next question we have here is, who is your celebrity crush and who would you say you look up to? Celebrity crush. The next question is, who is your celebrity crush? And this is a very easy question for me to answer because I'm currently hooked on Grey's Anatomy. I know people are way one and done with that show. I have just more recently gotten into it, and Dr. Avery has my heart entirely. So he is definitely my celebrity crush. I don't even know his real name. I don't know the actor's name. I just know he's Dr. Avery in Grey's Anatomy, and I love him to pieces. Next question is, who would you say you look up to? There are a few people in my life that I look up to wholeheartedly. One of them is my dad. He has this amazing outlook on life and positivity and energy and putting positive vibes into the universe and having a relentless work ethic and never giving up on what it is you want to achieve, because you really can achieve absolutely anything if you have complete faith that you will achieve those things. So that's always something that I hold near and dear to my heart. Another person I look up to is a very close family friend whom I call Midge. She is a mother, she is a sister, a daughter, and just an overwhelmingly nice, kind, empathetic, sympathetic person who is always putting others before herself, and she really teaches you to keep faith by your side, keep God by your side, and to really just care for others. It doesn't matter what outlook they have on the world or religion or whatever it is they believe in, but like the ultimate reason we're here on this earth is to just love others and to spread love, and she's an amazing example of that, so I've always kind of looked up to that and how much she gives. Gabby X Colette asked me, fave album by far in 2016. Now I'm going to sound like a complete cliche when I say fave album, but one of the only artists that I can listen to an entire album of is Taylor Swift. I can honestly say every single song on Taylor Swift's newer albums I like. So definitely Taylor Swift. I know that's not my normal taste in music, but complete album, I would definitely give the credit to her for that one. Jade.yy asked me, how do you take your photos for your kind of style and how do you edit them? So when I'm out and about on the streets, if I see something that kind of interests me, whether it's cool lighting or a fun plate of food, if I'm going out to eat with my friends, I'm always snapping photos. I have a giant stockpile of photos, so really just kind of getting familiar with your camera, kind of always having it out if something catches your eye. And half the time the photos don't come out, but when they do come out, it's something you want to share. And then outfit-wise, I really like taking full outfit photos, centering myself in the photo. Every once in a while I do something off-center, but I think it looks really well when it's centered. And a lot of my photos I take on Fade, which is a filter on the iPhone. It's just a normal filter. And then I use Visco Cam, and I kind of vary between two different effects. One's the F1 and one is, I think, HD2. And I go back and forth between those two effects, and I only keep it on 2 or 3 of the opacity of those effects. I don't want my photos to look too filtered. And then I also use Facetune, and I like to make the focal point or focus of my photos really pop. So I'll take the tooth whitening tool and I'll whiten the background of the photos, so that way whatever I'm wearing or if it's a plate of food, whatever the focus of the photo is really standing out. Next question is, what was your favorite part of Coachella? That is kind of a mixture of two things. One being I just got to create some amazing memories with people that I really care about. And number 2 being that I found a new amazing artist. His name is Anderson .Paak. If you guys do not know who that is, I would definitely go listen to him right now. He's kind of like a Kendrick Lamar, but almost a more soulful version of Kendrick Lamar. And I actually think weekend 2 of Coachella, Kendrick came on stage with him, which was pretty crazy. I probably would have flipped my lid if I was there for that, but I wasn't. Saw him week 1, hands down amazing. Going to see him in concert soon. Pumped for that. Gabby X Colette also asked me, who are you most excited to see at Coachella? I was definitely most excited to see Ice Cube. I have never seen him live before, and I recently watched the Straight Outta Compton movie, so it was getting my rap love affair going, and I was super excited to see that. He did not let me down. And I was also surprisingly excited to see Major Lazer. I didn't love Major Lazer before. I listened to music and cool mixes by Major Lazer, but I was very pleasantly surprised by the performance put on by them. Leslie Lantigua asked me what my favorite piece of clothing is. My current favorite piece of clothing is definitely going to be this black bomber jacket I have that is overpatched and almost distressed looking. I can throw that on with jeans, leggings, sweatpants, really anything, and it kind of makes the look, even though it is so comfortable and cozy. So I would definitely say that is my current favorite piece of clothing. And LJ_M1234 asked me, what song are you currently replaying? The song I am currently that would definitely be Heavy Love. If you guys haven't seen my most recent video, I did a lookbook of how to dress like Kylie Jenner. That's kind of a series I'm going to be doing now. I'm really excited about it, but that is the song I used in the background of that video. I am so in love with it. I didn't even get sick of it when I was editing that video for a couple hours, so that does say a lot. If you haven't heard it, I would definitely go check it out. I will link that song below. Now, I'm not ignoring any of these questions. If I do get kind of a repeat, or if it's a similar question that I kind of answered 2 in 1, I might breeze over that one and get to the next one. So if I didn't answer one of your guys' questions, please don't be offended. It's just kind of like I answered it in a different way, I guess. GAICI asked me, your diet and fitness routine, please. Yes, my girl. When it comes to the weekend, I really eat whatever I want. I kind of let myself go on the weekends, but during the week, I try to maintain a high-protein, low-carb diet. So when it comes to fitness, I have been loving Pilates lately. I go to a place called Club Pilates. It's actually, they have a location in Echo Park, Hollywood, and downtown LA. If anyone is interested in that, I can link a little discount code below. You guys can get a free class if you do free Taylor or Taylor free. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but I will link the correct one below. And you can also get half off of unlimited Pilates with Taylor 99. So if you guys are local to LA and you want to try out Pilates, get a free class, you are able to do that. And I probably take Pilates classes every single day of my life because I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan of jump board and fit classes, so those are more of the cardio-based classes. They really get your heart rate up, and they're more interval training and a lot of work, but they pay off like crazy. And I also love to go on walks. I go on walks almost every day, and I do a lot of different walking downtown. I walk to school, I walk to get my groceries at the supermarket, so I'm doing a lot of walking and cardio as well. When it comes to diet, during the week I try to maintain a really high protein diet and low carb. So I don't eat a lot of bread or pasta during the week. I eat a lot of quinoa, brown rice. That's really where I get my carb base from. And they also have lighter breads, like 45 calorie sliced bread. So in the morning I might have a piece of toast with some avocado on it, and that's kind of where I kickstart my metabolism. Also, I like slow release carbs. Those are really good because they keep you hungry for longer. So slow release carbs, you'll find that a lot in steel cut oats, oatmeal, grits, really anything that expands in your stomach, so rice as well. Protein wise, I get a lot of my proteins from eggs, like egg whites, egg beaters. That's a lot of what I eat. And veggie burgers actually. If you look in the frozen section of your supermarket, you guys will notice that any type of veggie burger, tofu, ground beef type thing, they're really high in protein and really low in carbs and fat, and so that is really good for you. As well as a lot of veggies and fruits. I'm a huge fan of any type of vegetable. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of vegetables, but anything dipped in ranch is good in my book. So I love veggies and ranch. That's kind of my go-to snack. Alexis Abad, I think that's how I say your Instagram handle, asked me, would you recommend FIDM and what are you majoring in? So Alexis, I am majoring in the business program here at FIDM. I already got my development. I absolutely loved the program. It was a ton of work. I highly recommend you get your time management skills in check as soon as you get to FIDM, just because they do give you a lot of work that you have to keep up with, especially in your first few quarters. It's kind of a balancing act, but I would recommend the school overall. I'm super involved. It's a great networking platform. You meet a lot of people in the industry, as well as your teachers are working in the industry and they're always there to lend an extra hand. But it really is a school and an environment that you get out what you put in. So for me, I took a lot out of it. I was student council president for about 5 or 6 quarters in a row. I'm currently the editor-in-chief of the school's publication, The Mode. I was a tour guide for a while at the campus, so really any way that you can get involved in meeting people around the school, taking advantage of the library, taking advantage of the career center, then I would highly recommend it. But if you're not going to really put in the effort into FIDM, then you're really not going to seek any benefits from it. But it's a great school, great program, and I highly recommend the business program as well. I'm learning so much, and they do a lot of group-based work, so it's really mirroring what you will be doing in the industry. NatAttack_ asked if I went to college. If so, where and what was your major? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I kind of just answered that. I do go to college. I go to FIDM, and I majored in product development, and now I have my associates in that, and I'm getting my bachelor's in business management. And in 5 years, it's really hard to say for me. I have so many passions, and each day I unravel something new that I'm interested in. So I would love to stay in this fashion industry. Right now I'm doing a lot with blogging, and I'm really into writing and styling and creating. So ideally maybe somewhere in publications, but I'm going to kind of let the world and my career unfold in front of me, and I'll see where that takes me. So hopefully I'm just somewhere where I'm really happy and I can be successful being happy as well. Next question is, what's your dream car? My dream car, I would say, is a black SUV with white rims and a seat that massages me well. Next question is, what is your favorite clothing store and what makeup brand do you like? My favorite clothing store is probably this little tiny clothing store in the fashion district of downtown LA. They get a lot of vintage clothing in it, and they also get a lot of newer clothing in it as well. It's a great mix, and it's more of a hole-in-the-wall type of thing. There's a lot of different kind of items you can thrift and upscale, as well as those newer, trendier pieces, and I really like those more hole-in-the-wall type of shops that aren't super fast fashion or everybody's going to them, just because you can really find more unique pieces. And then what makeup brands do I like? Lately I've been really liking NARS. I feel like they put a product line out there that is really natural, but it's also really dewy and glowing, and it's just kind of the perfect amount of makeup. So you never really overdo it with NARS, but you always look like you have a natural glow to your face. So any of their eyeshadow palettes and their face contouring kits I'm all about, especially their lipsticks. They have these matte lipsticks and their little chubby sticks that I'm just head over heels for. And next, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? I am absolutely dying to go on a mission trip in Africa. I know that a lot of people say, oh, there's so many places to do community service and help in your backyard, and I'm a huge advocate for that. I love community service, and I love helping anyone I can, especially locally. I think that's super important. but just going to Africa to learn about the different cultures and really take a step back and go to a third world country that doesn't have all of the things that we necessarily have here, and to kind of live more organically and just really adapt to a different culture for a while and get to help all the people in need out there is something I've been dying to do. So I'm really looking to go on a mission trip there if I can, hopefully in the next couple of years. That would be amazing. Fashion idol. Oh my gosh, my all-time fashion idol. I know I mentioned this earlier, but it is Daphne Guinness. Her style, I can't get over. I want to live inside of her closet and inside of her mind to see how she even puts together all of these cool looks and pieces and really makes it her own. She is a walking icon too. XX Ambers asked me, what is your ethnicity? Well, XX Ambers, I'm kind of a crock pot of things. I'm mostly Italian, and yeah, that's me. Next question is, what is your favorite candy? Now, I have a huge sweet tooth and I have a huge food tooth in general. I am such a foodie, but when it comes to anything sweet, I'm more of your warm, freshly baked chocolate chip cookie kind of person, whereas like I'm really big on my chocolate chip cookies. I'll go to a restaurant and sometimes they have like a chocolate chip cookie for the dessert, and I ask the waiter, I'm like, hey, is this freshly baked? And they're like, yeah, freshly baked cookies. And then they bring it out and you know that cookie's been frozen. I can tell every single time when it's frozen and warmed up. You don't fool me with my cookies. But candy wise, I'm not big on candy, but if I had to choose a favorite, it would be Tootsie Rolls. Sometimes when it's that time of month, I end up at Ralph's getting a bag of Tootsie Rolls, and I can pop in Netflix and just finish off a whole bag because they were that good to me. I love Tootsie Rolls. What is one fashion style that you are okay with but not a fan of? One fashion style that I'm okay with but not a fan of is the Oxford shoe that has like a giant platform. Now, I'm okay with that. Like, I would wear it maybe because it's trendy, but it's not really me. So I can't wrap my head around purchasing a pair of those shoes. I've tried. Maybe I'll come around to it one day, but I'm just not a big fan of that. Do you have a favorite animal? Yes, I have a favorite animal, and it happens to be pigs. I have this undying love for pigs. I've always wanted a pig. I guarantee you I will have a pig one day. I know I will. When I was younger, I would print out a bunch of pictures of pigs when it was getting close to my birthday or Christmas and put it all around my parents' room because it was the only thing I wanted. And they never got me one. Shout out to mom and dad. Cutest things ever, like a big fat pig that just wants to flop on the ground. Love that. Do you have any tattoos? I do not. I want a tattoo, but I know that I may regret getting it one day, and I know my parents really don't want me to get one, so no rush on getting tattoos in this department. What is your favorite hairstyle? Now, I love braids. Sorry, I choked for a second. If you go on my Instagram, you will see that I wear braids all the time. Like every other day, I have a different type of braid on my hair, on my head. But my favorite type of braid is definitely the two French braids that I twist into little buns. It's super easy. It takes like 2 minutes to do. And if your hair is messy, it looks good. If your hair is clean, it looks good. And it doesn't take a long time, and it looks good with any outfit or any look. And it kind of makes it look like you tried more. So that is definitely my favorite hairstyle. So before I close out this video, I want to give you guys some more details on my giveaway that I'm doing right now. So it is summer, it is festival season, everybody is super excited, and I know I'm very much excited. We have Lollapalooza coming up, we have Bonnaroo that just passed, we had Coachella, we have all these fun festivals, we just had Governor's Ball, and I'm super excited to be attending some of them this summer. I hope to see some of your faces at these festivals, and I know that we all have our festival essentials. So what I decided to do was compile all of my favorite festival essentials into one giveaway for one of you lucky winners. The first item or items that is going to be in this festival pack are these amazing Lotus and Luna bracelets. I'm incorporating 3 of the regular 1-strand bracelets and then 2 of the head wrap body chain quadruple twisty bracelets that are super fun, super cool. I will add in pictures of those. You may have seen me wearing them at Coachella, so I'll show you guys this one here. I am wearing at Coachella. It's super fun, like red kind of color. Loved that one. My next festival fashion must-have is a perfect pair of sunglasses. You want your sunglasses to make a statement at festivals, so I've included a pair of my favorite Topshop Sunnies. They're this purpley blue color, super fun, super big, oversized, so they really are going to make a statement with whatever look you like. Also from Topshop, I've incorporated my favorite Chubby eyeshadow stick. Now this works great for festivals because it can work as a primer, it can work as a highlighter, it can work as a lip color, and it can work as just a basic eyeshadow. And it is a Chubby stick as well as my favorite matte lipstick. Now lipstick is something I hold near and dear to my heart. And this is a very bright red matte lipstick, and it lasts forever, so you don't have to worry if you want to take a bite to eat or have a drink, the lipstick will not come off. Now during festivals, I know it can get super hot, so it's super important to stay hydrated, which is why I've included my new favorite water bottle. And you can put any type of water or drink that you want in this beautiful thing, and it keeps your drinks cool for hours. It also works for hot drinks. It keeps your hot drinks really hot for a while, but I know at festivals we're probably not going to be drinking anything warm. Like, let's whip out a warm bottle of tea. No, it's probably going to be some cool water or some cool pop, and you want to keep that nice and chilled, and you put it in your chilled water bottle, and it's just great. And then there's the final must-have for my festival fashion. I know we have our sunglasses, our makeup, our headband, our jewelry, our water bottle, our bag to hold it all, and that is our favorite festival fashion outfit. Now for me, I love things that are easy to move in, that you can kind of throw over and kind of accessorize to make it your own. And so my all-time favorite festival outfit is what I'm actually wearing right now, and it's this little jumper dress, and you can throw on any bralette that you want with it, or you can throw on a pair of shorts or a bathing suit under it. They have them in white and black. I got it from Urban Outfitters, so if you would like to match me in my favorite festival outfit, I will send one of these as well with my festival fashion pack. So in order to be eligible for my festival fashion giveaway, there are a few requirements that you must follow in order to win. The first set of requirements comes in regards to this video. You must subscribe to my channel, you must like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, and then in the comments below, comment something that you either want to see me do in the future, or another tip that you have for creating videos, or anything that you want to see me post about or talk about. I would love to hear that. The next set of requirements comes in terms of my Instagram. So you must follow me on Instagram. My handle is @m_o_d_a. If you didn't catch that, I will link it below. And once you get onto my Instagram page, you are going to see a photo of the festival giveaway and all the items that are included in it. There in the comments, you are to comment your favorite thing about festivals, whether it be your favorite band or song or memory or something that you liked in this festival giveaway. Just your favorite thing about festivals in general. I love to hear everybody's insight on the topics that are being discussed, as well as in a separate comment, you must tag one of your friends so they can also apply for this giveaway. And once that is done, you can either comment on, or I'm just going to go through and look so I'll know whenever somebody's done. And I do check, so please do fulfill all of the requirements. I want everybody to be eligible for this giveaway, and then your friends can join it as well. Well, I'm going to now close out my video, and I thank you all so much for watching. I am super excited for what I have next. I think I'm going to be doing a more vintage or a couples inspired lookbook. We shall see which one comes first. But thank you guys again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!